doesn't it feel great to be alive on a Hump Day afternoon or a Hump Day evening or a Wednesday afternoon or a Wednesday evening as a diehard, passionate Chicago Cubs baseball fan on YouTube or what? Hey, Cub Nation, Ryan here. I hope you guys are all having a lovely Hump Day and Wednesday. By the way, happy Wednesday and happy Hump Day. And I don't want to waste any time, guys. Welcome back to the channel of Cubs Baseball with Ryan Knight. So before we get started in today's episode, don't judge me. I know I'm wearing a Rockies t-shirt. I'm wearing this for one reason. Do you want to know what that reason is? It's actually a pretty cool reason. I have a friend. She literally just got hired by the Colorado Rockies as the assistant to player development. Oh my gosh, Guys, my friend Emmy, I've known Emmy for a long. Me and Emmy have been friends since elementary school, and she just got a job as the new assistant to player development for the Colorado Rockies. So I am wearing this shirt in honor of her. Congratulations, Emmy. I can't wait to see her later this year in Arizona for fall ball. If you want me to have her on the channel as a guest, let me know. She would be down for that, but that's why I'm wearing a Rocky shirt. Okay, let's get into today's episode. Yes, guys, we need to go down memory lane because 10 years ago today at Nationals Park in the nation's capital, we had a Cubs versus Nats game 10 years ago today. And why we go down those 10 years ago today on memory lane is because 10 years ago today at Nationals Park, the home of the Washington Nationals, former Cub World Series champion and former Cub manager David Ross threw out a runner at first base to pick him off to end the game and give the Cubs a win. That happened 10 years ago today, and I wanted to go down memory lane and say, Grandpa Rossi, we love you, we miss you, and boom, you were one of the most awesome catchers in Chicago Cub history, and that was 10 years ago today for Grandpa Rossi to boom, pick off a runner at first base and give the Cubs a victory. That was 10 years ago today at Nationals Park. All right, guys, so we have some breaking news on the Chicago Cubs, and that breaking news is none other than who the Cubs are pursuing for the trade deadline. You want to know who the Cubs are pursuing to get at the trade deadline? Miami Marlins right-handed pitcher Sandy Alcantara. So I want to know, what do you guys think of the Cubs pursuing Sandy Alcantara for the MLB trade deadline? I want to know if you're a fan of it, or if you're not a fan of it, let me know down below in the comment section. All right, guys, now it is time to do a game preview of Game 2 of a 4-game series between the Cubs and the Nationals at Nationals Park. What a night it was last night for the Chicago Cubs as they, boom, gave a very tough loss to the Nats at Nationals Park. But you know what? Tonight is a new day and a new night, both for the Cubbies and the Nationals. And so I'm not going to lie. Tonight is going to be a really tough night for the Cubs in a way, because the Nationals are going to give the ball to their ace, left-handed pitcher Mackenzie Gore. And you know what? Growing up the past number of years in baseball, I've got to watch Mackenzie Gore pitch in person, in attendance at a game, and he's really, really good. And he started really well this year for the Washington Nationals. But boy, will Mackenzie Gore have his work out for him tonight. Number one, he's facing a very, very dangerous lineup in honor of the Chicago Cubbies. And second of all, recently, Mackenzie Gore hasn't really had the best of luck on the mound. And, you know, Mackenzie Gore is better pitching at home than he is on the road with the Washington Nationals. And, well, the last time the Cubs gave the ball to Matthew Boyd, boom! Matthew Boyd was pure dominant against the Rockies at Wrigley Field. So Matthew Boyd is coming off a really good start as well. And it will be a battle of left-handers, southpaws in the nation's capital tonight for Cubs and Nationals. But I do want to let you guys know that the Cubs, again, this is a 4-game series, so the Cubs would need to win tonight and tomorrow. Well, the Cubs would at least need to win 2 more games of this series to win the series. But you know what? They will have hopefully an easy time getting to Mackenzie Gore tonight. But also, guys, Mackenzie Gore is one of the best pitchers in the National starting rotation. And you know what? I believe in the Cubbies. Ryan believes, yours truly believes in the Cubbies. So I wanted to definitely say right away that, yeah, it may be Mackenzie Gore, but guys, did you guys know that Mackenzie Gore against the Cubs, he has not had the best of luck? Mackenzie Gore is 1-4 lifetime facing the Cubs, either at Nationals Park or Wrigley Field. And you know what, guys? What the Cubs have for tonight is momentum. They have a momentum coming off a win in last night's game. And you know what? When you're facing a guy like Mackenzie Gore, you need that momentum to keep on rolling. So, you know what? That's good for the Cubs. You know, they have the momentum rolling. Rolling. So, you know what? I'm pumped up, guys. I am pumped up to watch Mackenzie Gore pitch against the Cubs tonight, and hopefully the Cubs can get to him. He's been, again, Mackenzie Gore has been really good at Nationals Park, not just this year, but in his career in general. And so I hope the Cubs will be able to get to him, because the key, my key, yeah, yours truly, my key to the game is simple. You got to get Mackenzie Gore out of the game early. Not late and not in the middle innings. You got to get him out early, and you got to keep on rolling the momentum. And that's my easiest prediction for a Cubs win tonight. Okay, guys, you know what, guys? I want to explain my haircut. So I lost a bet, and I made a bet with my mom, and the bet was that the Cubs would score double-digit runs last night. Well, the good news is the Cubs won, so fly the W. But I lost a bet, so I had to get my haircut at Sport Clips today. Which, by the way, the gal, it's funny, the gal that was doing my hair at Sport Clips, she told me right before I left, she's like, you're really cute, you know that? And that's probably the first time I've had a hairdresser tell me I'm cute in 5 to 10 years. It's been that long. So a little fun story McNugget for you guys for a Hump Day. All right, guys, now that you know the little story of my haircut and why I'm in a Rocky shirt, and please forgive me for it, that's all I got. on this edition of Cubs Baseball with Rod Canutt. You all know the drill. Hit a like if you enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you are not a subscriber already. And as always, let's get the win on a Hump Day! Cub Nation, as always, go Cubs go!